Quick video from AFTA Comics. This is AFTA Comics room number 2. Quick story. My son moved out on his own about 3 years ago, and I took it over, started putting stuff up, and then I felt guilty because I thought, what if he moves back? Well, he assured me the other day he wasn't moving back. So I've started taking the room over again. It's what I call the poster room. And I am just kind of keeping it to just a few things that were getting a little crowded in the other room. So again, this is room number 2. Display. This is one of my favorite displays. It's actually, it starts at the bottom with the monsters. I was a big collector of Super 8 and 8mm films back in the early 70s and through the 70s. And also big collector of Planet of the Apes. And of course, you know, as a kid, I had to have all of the 8-minute movie features and the cards and the books and the magazines and the models. And then moving up a little bit, I've showed this before. This is just my little display of Marvel cards, boxes, wrappers, the mini book dispenser, and also some of the buttons from the Superhero Club of 1966 and the Lost in Space. Collection of black and white posters. Oh, there's one in particular that I wanted Luther Manning to see. Let me just show this real quickly. You remember that series from the summer of '83? That was one of those great little posters that I picked up from a comic shop years ago that was advertising the 4-part series. So I've always loved that poster. All right. And then, of course, I've got my all-time favorite posters, the Marvel Mania posters, starting in '69, where the Cap goes wild, into the Steranko Cap, and into Doctor Doom and all of them. It's an interesting story. I think I've told this before, but the best posters I have just gem mint, and I hate using that term, but they're absolutely uncirculated, unused posters I got from the guy who actually, his father printed the posters for Marvel Mania International back in '69 through '70. And so I was able to pick those up some years back. And I asked him about the whole thing. And he said that his father had communications with the, gosh, the name escapes me, the guy that was running Marvel Mania International, who turned out to be a real crook. And also with Jack Kirby and with Stan Lee and Roy Thomas. I asked him if he had those communications, and he said that he and his mother had thrown them out years ago because they were just letters. And then, of course, from 1971, the 24 posters that make up the Third Eye Incorporated Blacklight Marvel series. I've done a video on that. So that's it. That's comic room number 2. My Treasury's over here. I still keep my son in mind because we have our Star Wars displays and our Mega Man displays, and I put a few lunchboxes up there. Marvel Masterworks, Lost in Space VHS, and some other models and kits and stuff. So that's really it. So that's the AFTA Comics comic room number 2. Thanks for watching.